Well, hello, my beautiful friend Luna. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be doing your personal tarot reading, all right? Now, remember that, just remember this, that this pile here is your past, this is your present, and this is your future, right? And the future is never set in stone, but I've got a fourth pile here, and this pile here goes somewhere between all of these, all right? Let's get going, shall we? Now, my beautiful Luna, how are you today? I hope you're doing okay. Your past energy is the Page of Hazards. This signifies that you're very responsible, determination, and you're beginning something new, right? But it also signifies that you had a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo in your midst. Your first clarifier is the King of Hazards. This also says the same thing, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I'm not really sure what your sign is, but yeah, so you're dealing with someone who's very hardworking, distant, and a businessman, right? Great with their money, not so great with their words and affection. Now, you had a tower moment, right? An epiphany, a sudden change of destruction conventions, questioning your conventions. It was for the better, I'm pretty sure of it. Or was it? I don't know, you be the judge of that. You know your story better than I do. I'm just puzzling it together. I'm like Carmen Sandiego, but way less cool. So your third clarifier is the Three of Cups, which means you were celebrating your partnerships and the good times, right? Maybe something happened with this that caused that or that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, that's your past energy. Now, Luna, your current energy is the Three of Wands. This is cooperation, progress, and group effort, right? You're having fun, working together on a big project. Your first clarifier is a Four of Cups. This signifies that you're kind of full of boredom, dissatisfaction, and you're a little weary, right? Your second clarifier is the Two of Swords. You're very indecisive. You're having difficult decisions to make, and different views that are coming into play with what's going on. And this is all in your head, so you're trying to think about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. But someone has offered you something. It was a lot of generosity, favors, and rewards, and I always see this as strings attached. You're mowing the lawn, and they're like, hey, you help me with this, or I'll help you with this if you help me with that, and you don't like strings attached, I know it. Not unless it's to benefit you as well. Now, your future energy, which is not set in stone, is the Knight of Swords. You know someone who's a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius, right? Brave, ego, and lack of emotion. This person right here, the Knight, rushes into any situation without thinking about the consequences of what will happen when he leaves. So he's going to rush in, yell at people, throw things, and then run out. Very brash, but very ego. You're dealing with an emperor. Maybe you are an emperor. I mean, we're all yin and yang, right? We all have, feminine and masculine energy. So you're dealing with an Aries, a leader, very controlling, but not in a bad sense. More of they're able to bring order out of chaos. Maybe you're an emperor. Your second clarifier is judgment, karma, acceptance of a situation, and responsibility. So you know that by calling judgment, you're ready to accept the consequences, the karma, everything that comes with it. You know the stakes, and you're done with the bullshit. Now you got the Knight of Wands. This is someone who's bold, impetuous, and an adventurer. Could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, right? This guy's moving kind of mellow. He's always there at the right place at the right time. Now, that's your past, present, and future, right? Let's get them out of the way for a minute. So, Page of Cups. This fourth pile goes anywhere in between, before, after. You know what I mean? You'll know where these cards belong, because I don't. They just go somewhere. Page of Cups. This is your creativity, kind and artistic. But I also take this as a stalker card, and a lot of people disagree with me. But in the story of my zombie tarot, okay, it talks about someone who's loving and caring, who's watching you from behind a bush that you don't know is there. So that's why I put this as a stalker. Could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, alright? This is the Eight of Hazards. Dropping cards over here, sorry. This card signifies that you're creating something. You're very full of ingenuity. You're coming at it with a new approach, and you're inventive, right? And with that, what's funny about that card is that you're successful, right? Victory, success, and recognition for your hard works. You're very motivated, full of passion. You're dealing with a King of Wands, okay? This is an entrepreneur, self-reliant, and optimism. This could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Fire energy, right? Someone in your midst. Anywhere between past, present, and future. Dealing with a Ten of Cups, yeah? Peace, contentment, and family. You're enjoying that time with your family while chaos is reigning outside. You're just kind of chilling. Just enjoying all your beautiful cups full of love, right? This is a Five of Cups, okay? You're dealing with loss, sadness, and grief at the same time. Maybe, I don't know how this fits in, somewhere along this line, you were sad about a situation, but right there, I don't know if you can see him, just chilling. Oh, sorry about that glare. He's kind of watching her, letting her know that everything's going to be okay, and she's just like, I need a tissue. So something went wrong. It could have been a loss of a loved one, it could have been loss of a situation, an ending of a friendship, relationship. Sorry, I had something stabbing me. You're dealing with, somewhere along this line, a Queen of Swords. Intelligent, sharp-tongued, and unscrupulous. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, right? Someone who's, just because they look sweet and soft, doesn't mean they're going to put up with shit. This is all in the mind as well. Because that's what the swords are. They're in the mind. Dealing with a Hierophant. This is a Taurus. Alright? You're waiting on the truth, advice, and education from someone, that you know and care about or love, or even someone who can help, like who's a mentor. And this is the Queen of Wands. She is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, right? Very caring, self-sacrifice, and very fiery. Anyway, she's willing to help people out. I don't know if you can see her. So she's willing to lend a hand, even if it's not attached to her arm. She'd just throw it and be like, catch it. You can use that for a while. Return it along with the dolly at 2 p.m. because, U-Haul's going to need it, right? Anyway, I know, my jokes are cheesy, but it just made me think of U-Haul and lending. But, you're very caring, right? Someone who is. You're dealing with a lot, actually. It's kind of, it's funny, but not in the sense of hilarious. It's kind of funny as in coincidental, because, you're very responsible with your money, and you're done with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo there. Good with their money, not so good with their words. Having a tower moment, even if it's a moment of like shock, right? It doesn't mean that your house is actually going to come down. It's just you're questioning your conventions. Oh, my mom has stage 4 cancer. Well, shit, I better look up how that works and how I'm going to fit in time to spend time with her. Even though I spend time with her a lot, That's just my scenario, right? You're getting bad news, but it's changing your viewpoint. Although you are celebrating partnerships, could be an ending of something else as well, right? You know, you're bored, but you had a group effort. You had to decide, and you didn't know if you wanted to go along with the strings attached motif that this guy or girl has offered you. You don't like strings attached. You'd rather earn what you get and work hard towards it. Running into a situation, dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in this situation. Running into a situation, being the Emperor, causing judgment because of the Knight of Wands that shows up at the right place at the right time. Something like that, right? Being caring, self-sacrifice, talking or waiting for advice, dealing with Libra, Gemini, or Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. I think I said Sagittarius a couple times. Dealing with the loss and grief, but also, you know, not taking your family for granted, actually spending time with them, even though the chaos is ensuing outside. I mean, with that whole grief shit, you know, but ultimately, you know, you're able to reinvent yourself, right? Becoming victorious because, you know, you came at it with a new approach. You have a deal that's going to be amazing, an idea, and you're being watched, but not in the sense that it's bad, right? It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So maybe a loved one's watching you, you know, succeed and cheering you on. I think that could be the case. I don't know. Your story is your own. These are your cards. I'm reading them as such, but you could look at them and go, well, actually, here's what's going on, Libra Empress. You know, you're reading them as this way, but this is what really happened. Here's the gossip. But I just see nothing but success for you. Does that make sense? Yes, you've been through a lot of bullshit, you know, and you're being cheered on, and yeah, there's strings attached now, but that's not going to be forever. You're probably going to call them on their bullshit, and that's why you're rushing in, right? No, we're not doing the strings attached. I'm the Emperor, right? I'm calling judgment on your bullshit, and then someone you know steps in who's at the right time, right place, you know, which is like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is going to tell you, hey, you know what? Fuck this deal, let's go this way. And then somewhere along the line, you know, you're enjoying life, and it's not going to be easy. It never is, but let me tell you something, it is worth it, right? You're going to accomplish so much and succeed. And right now it feels like you don't see that, huh? But that's the thing, is that sometimes you don't need to see something to believe that it's going to happen. All right? You just got to keep trudging through. All right, well, thank you so much for listening to me, my beautiful Luna. I appreciate you and your grandpa being a part of our family, and I love you all. Have a great day, and I hope that this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. I'm still new at this. But happy Mother's Day to you and your family, all right? Love you. Bye.